Let me introduce myself. Hey, my name is Tasha, but I go by Sarita Bonita. And I'm just a young girl that see life in a different pair of eyes. Where I still believe in love. I still believe in, just the greatness in life, even through the struggles. And I'm just here to help you see the same thing. So I hope you enjoy.
Is it me? But I'm just over traditions. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Extra T on the Extra T podcast show, and I'm back with another message. What's up, fam? Bam, grand rising, rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, y'all? Grand rising, rise and shine. Great day, grand day, rise and motherfucking grind. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The traditional shit is getting out of whack for me. Like, and don't get me wrong now. It's just like I don't like the norm, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause the norm suck ass. We numberize all the bullshit in life, and I don't like it. And I know this is my opinion, y'all. This is just my platform. This is what it's about, my opinion. Y'all, I'm so sick of the norm. Like, people that go against the norm, I love you real bad from the bottom of my heart. And I want y'all to forever stand out and be that bold motherfucker that you meant to be. Not being ashamed of being who you meant to be, who God created you to be and called you to be. Everybody's so fucking boring to me, man. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but everybody care about what everybody think. Everybody settle for a bullshit ass life that they don't even really make us happy. I wish everybody really lived in their truth more. You get what I'm saying? Well, people, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The men that I see is boring as shit. I'm gonna be honest. They bored the fuck out of me. Cause they be so in the color ass men. They be like you color inside the line so much. You always care about what other people think. Y'all so materialistic. Like, let's go put on some motherfucking dinosaur outfits and go run, motherfucker. Damn. Let's get high as shit and do some dumb shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody give a fuck about what other people think too much. And I know it's more easy said than done because I done been one on, but my life really, I really target a lot of life. That's why I got trauma. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really like had trauma magnetic, and like was like a magnet to me. You get what I'm saying? Due to me had a bubbly spirit. You get what I'm saying? And the devil wanted to suck the fucking life out of me. You get what I'm saying? It's sad that it's so many people want to see you do bad. Like, it's people out here that hate you because you happy with yourself, and that's sickening to me. Like, online, when we get online, we don't see nothing but a lot of bullshit, a lot of fake shit, man. Everybody look the same. 90s, at least the 90s, everybody looked different. Nobody gave a fuck about, well, they did. It was jealousy, of course. Jealousy gonna been around for years. But nobody gave a fuck of being to look like the other person. We like, people want us to hate our bodies. They want us to hate our imperfect, our flaws. If we look a little funny looking, they want you to hate that. Everybody, like, people that's judgmental as hell have the most problems. You get what I'm saying? All the messy people, life be messy as fuck, and they always talking about other folks. Like, I'm just saying, friend, I know I sound delusional as fuck, and that will make my life have purpose. That's why my life, I'm always at high spirits, because I'm delusional as fuck. And yes, I'm in reality, and reality sucks. And that's why I want to bring the Lulu in it, motherfucker. Do you get what I'm saying? Well, you able to create the life that you want. That's how you manifest, being delusional. You don't believe me, I promise you. Try it out. The devil want us to have shitty lives, man. I was a target for a very long time. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm so tired of it. It's like, no matter what I do, no matter where I work at, I always got to deal with negativity. You get what I'm saying? I get tired of bullies. I get tired of bullshit. I get tired of walking around being a walking ticking bomb. I want to be happy, man. And it started within myself. You know what I'm saying? And you can have that, friend. People want you to live miserably. Like, they don't even worry, y'all. They want you to be miserable in life. because they miserable in life. And who the fuck told you to be miserable in life, motherfucker? You can free yourself, but you gotta go. You gonna have to go through a lot of pain. And the reason why you gotta go through a lot of pain is because you gotta face the pain that you swept under the rug. These past 3 years, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The past decade, I know for sure, probably more than them. Shit, probably the past 20 years. I was sad as shit, and I was ashamed to tell people I was fighting depression. I always fighted depression my whole entire life. I never felt like even though I had so many friends, I feel like none of them fucking got me. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what dude I date, I don't feel like they fit me. They didn't, like, I was so delusional, and that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But me delusional give me hope. You know what I'm saying? I know they're going to sound crazy, but if you know, you know. I'm not just a logical person. Life forced me to be logical. And it's cool being logical, but it's okay being logical. And I done feel all the pain, and like, I done felt heartbreak on top of heartbreak on top of heartbreak. And I don't give a fuck. I know that sounds crazy, friend, but I'm so tired of that being my story. I refuse to let that be my story. I get tired of people wanting the worst for me and then get mad or you know, want to treat me like shit or make me feel like shit because I want more in life or just because you don't like me because whatever the demon on you don't like me. I don't want to be around people that don't fuck with me. I don't give a damn how much chemistry we got. I want to be around people that love the fuck out of me. And I love the fuck out of them. And we don't give a fuck about what nobody else think. That's what type of life I like. I like people that motivate you to want to live life and get out of your comfort zone and be cringy as fuck or do shit that you... Like people that's okay with wearing their heart on their sleeve. Not the ones that's embarrassed of their heart. Everybody want to be walking robots. Newsflash, ain't no such thing as people being heartless. People just pretend and lie to themselves. And when I tell you, like, every man, like, I ain't gonna lie, every man I meet, they boring as shit. It don't mean no harm when I say that. I'm not judging you, or I'm not using that to slander you. It's just like, bro, when y'all gonna wake the fuck up and be yourself? When you gonna realize that the folks that's judging you don't even fucking matter? They don't matter, and they judging you. They ain't your real friends. And even if it's your family fucked up too. Blood don't make you family. Family is people who love you unconditionally. Like, all that shit is bullshit. It's bullshit. We've been lied to for so long, and I'm tired of living a lie. Like, if people think it's cool to have jealousy in family, that shit ain't weird. That shit weird to me. Like I told you, my kids, I don't give a fuck. I don't got kids. That's my family. You know what I'm saying? I do build it. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't need other individuals to feel whole. And I had to go through the ugly first. I had to face my abandonment wounds. And it wasn't easy. Life forced me to do it. I faced a lot of motherfucking pain, y'all. And it's crazy that even though I'm a motherfucker, you can face a lot of pain. And you walk around with a smile, gonna be people that wish you have pain. They wish you a life of misery. They will wish death on you just because you got a smile on your face. That shit is weird. Because you feel like, oh, the devil stole your innocence. He been stole mine. He been stole mine, man. And me facing my trauma and me going through the pain and me actually feeling how I fucking feel. What I avoided for a very long time, I ran from a heartbreak and I ran straight into it. Multiple times, and not just in love. Just me want love. I used to be desperate for love a little bit. But not in relationships. Just in connections because I was a filler. I didn't feel that type of love because everybody around me pretend. Everybody wear a mask. Everybody want to be a player. Everybody want to hide their emotions or they want to pretend to be somebody they not. And I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, man. I want to live my motherfucking life and not give a fuck what nobody else think. I want to live my life freely. As long as I'm doing right by people, they tell you all these fake rules that ain't even really real for real. I know I ain't trying to say I know everything from. I'm just going off some of the experience and some just off of inner knowing. What I feel like in my spirit, what I feel in my heart. People want you to be miserable. And it's sad. Because they feel miserable. And who the fuck told you you gotta stay in that misery? Why do your misery love company when you can ease when you can just face your pain and acknowledge it? Because it's all what they want. You heal yourself by facing your shit. When they say, it cringes me when they say pain don't never leave. Yes, it do. Pain is here to teach you something. It leave once you learn. What you think wisdom come from? Wisdom is heal pain. You know, you cannot take back some of the shit that happened to you, friend, but it molds you into the person that you are meant to be. And I know that's going to sound scary, friend, but I'm just telling you. Sometimes the shit we go through in life, the hardships, it build armor around us. It let you know that you tougher than what you thought you were. And sometimes some of the roadblocks we go through save us from us. Imagine if I would never went through some of the trauma I went through. I probably would have been somewhere, ain't no telling where I would be. Fucked up. For sure. Because I would have been people pleasing my ass off, like I told you. Man. I would have probably had no boundaries, drained the shit. I ain't gonna lie, probably went somewhere. I tell you that I'm not trying to make a joke out of it, but sometimes you gotta find humor in your darkness, friend. It's okay for one more. Okay? It's okay for one more. And I'm gonna tell you another thing why I say men. Well, not all men, y'all, but the men. Not all men. I told you, not all men. I'm just speaking from what my experience. Men don't know how to close doors. They don't know how to boldly say what they want. You see what I'm saying? And another thing too, they so stuck in the gender roles. Men try so hard to be so masculine to the point some of them be so feminine. To the point they make them look sassy as hell because they don't know how to, they don't know how to acknowledge their emotions and address them and say it's okay to have feelings. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker hurt my feelings, then, so be it. Men rather let, well, the men, from my experience, they rather let they heart get a sword versus their ego. You're not bold enough to say how you fucking feel. If you love a woman and they go against the grain, you scared to say it, or she don't look like your typical norm. I don't want to look like no bitch walking this planet. I want to look like me. And that's why I find things that fit me. That's why I don't mind wearing different hairstyles, that even if it look corny and look lame and shit. That's why I don't mind being my bold, outrageous self. I mean, once I work in a job, y'all, I know I'm a real rebel at heart, because I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to put my personality in everything I do. You know what I'm saying? They got me, outcast, but hey, that's on them. If you choose to be shame on me, that's on you, friend. Sucks to be you. You get what I'm saying? Sucks to be you that you got to live in a shell that don't even make you happy. You get what I'm saying? You happy when you be yourself, right? Y'all, I remember one time working a job, and it was a shitty job. It was so shitty. I was working 3 days, and we working 12 hours. And I met somebody there too that, we were cool. And he followed me on one of these channels. I don't know if he still following me on here or not. I know it ain't follow and subscribe, but it's still following, goddamn it. Shit. Why we gotta be all fancy with it? I want us to be fucking for real. Because everybody I know I connect with in private, but nobody bold enough to be that shit in public. Everybody got a corny side, and I felt every last motherfucker I met got corny. Everybody corny as hell, but nobody bold enough to say it or show it. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of everybody trying to play perfect. and want to judge motherfuckers like me. That's bold enough to be. I'm glad I'm from the hood, man. Cause I feel like if I went from the hood, my head will be so far up my ass. I don't want to be snob. I don't want to be fake sadiddy. I just like to look good. Shit, I like to look sexy than a motherfucker. And I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. It make me feel good. I like being in my cat energy. It's shame that you can't even feel good. You can't even feel sexy without somebody feel like you think you more than everybody. Quit projecting your fucking insecurities on other people. Motherfuckers, other women don't even want to compliment a motherfucker because you feel like, oh, you know, they think they are there. I get tired of it. Well, you gotta, you know, minimize a woman because she wear makeup. Oh, I don't gotta wear makeup. Good for you, bitch. Some of y'all might need that shit. Because some of the ones that be saying they be needing it. They do. I don't give a fuck. They do. Whole ass some color to your life. Quit being so fucking black and white. And quit judging other motherfuckers because you're not bold enough to do it. If that's not your cup of tea, that ain't your cup of tea. I get tired of people judging other people because they don't got the same thing. They don't want the same thing or they don't find the same thing you like cool. Some of y'all, everybody too cool for school. I'm sick of that shit. It's so fucking boring. That's why everybody boring. And I know it's just my opinion, but everybody boring as shit. And I don't gonna lie, when I work in the job, I told you the 12 hours the job. I ain't gonna lie. I had to quit the motherfucker because the CEO, boss, the GM, Uncle Jesus, the man had it out for me. He had a problem with me, y'all. He had a problem with me because it wasn't a men work there and I was cool with the men. And it was one lady, she worked there and she was standoffish to me at first. You know what I'm saying? I think she probably thought, you know, because she know how women is. Women be so ugly to each other. That shit sad, man. The jealousy get in the way of fucking true friendships. We comparing each other and shit. I don't want to be you, bitch. And now you don't got to want to be me. Be your motherfucking self. That's how we going to work. And we can still be some badasses together. And it ain't because our looks, it's because our heart and because our passion for life and the shit that we want. My confidence don't come from me, my looks. My confidence come from my motherfucking, me being a warrior. I have a warrior spirit that I can't put out. I don't know where the fuck this shit come from. I was born with it. That confidence come from my passion for life. I have a deep passion for life, friend. And I told you when I was in the gym, when I work in a job, I used to put smiles on the men's face. It's so crazy when the woman, she warmed up to me, she used to talk to me. She's like, huh, you want some coffee? She was just bragging how she liked me or whatever. She was a Spanish Latina lady. And that lady, was for her to be old, that motherfucker looked good, baby. Shaped up nice, and she had a beautiful spirit, and she didn't look older, y'all. She looked good. Ain't nothing wrong with, aging. Why people be ashamed of aging? Why people be so ashamed of aging? Auntie, Granny, TT, you look good your age. You might don't look the same as you looked at 20 years ago, but get stuff that fits you now. Why do we live for other people so much, friend? You get what I'm saying? Men be ashamed because, of them balding. Go bald. Find you. Man, let me tell you something, friend. I wouldn't be ashamed if my man go wear a motherfucking wig. I would cherish that shit and dare a bitch to try to play with him. How if my man was going to spend $300 on him a motherfucking toupee, he can. Fuck you talking about. Because he might don't feel like he look good with a bald head. You get what I'm saying? Like, why do we give a fuck for real, though, y'all? From the bottom of my heart, why do we care? You know what I'm saying? And let's go back to the dude or whatever, right? Like, at the job. The GM, and because, man, one day we had connect. We were just talking, you know what I'm saying? He was a white guy or whatever. A married white guy, you know what I'm saying? Race don't mean nothing. And my man, it wasn't like 5 of us working on my side. And, I told my manager himself, I don't give a fuck. I be telling my managers, y'all. Like, my managers them can't do nothing but love me because I'm going to be my motherfucking self on God. I'm going to tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only ones that don't like me is the women, and it's because they own insecurity. And that shit crazy, man. That shit sad as hell. You can't even connect with people because you so busy stuck in your own bullshit, whatever would make you happy, friend. But I told them, I said, look, I know I don't mind doing my job, but I gotta talk. That man said, he said, I don't mind you talking, just, just don't be over there too long and woo, right? I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people don't like her. They be feel like I get away with murder, but I'm just a person. I genuinely connect with people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't help it that I get away with certain shit because I'm gonna be me. I'm honest. I'm bold with the shit. Right? As in, like, and people, they rather stick in the line. I can't stick in the line. It bothers me. It make me miserable to be in the color line. That shit boring. I don't like to be boring. I don't like that. That's why I'm extra. I can't help it. It just, that's just in my DNA. Being an extra bitch. I can't help it. And everybody ain't gotta be extra. But all of us got a little extra in us. We just something like some of us just bold and some of us not. But who's stopping you from not being bold? Bold ain't gotta be your cup of tea. But you ain't gotta be boring. You ain't got ain't nothing wrong being boring. But I'm talking about as in, are you really happy being the way you are, friend? Let's be honest. Come on now. So the dude, he one time, cause I was cool with I was cool with everybody, but like, and I always been the type at work. I be cool with women and men, you know what I'm saying? And the two men in the lead, we was cool as hell. They all married in there, you know what I'm saying? I don't deal with no, I don't want no taking man. That's what I'm gonna do with taking man. Everybody except the dude I was cool with. The dude he was close, like, I don't really like saying names on my podcast. Unless it's, family or friends, you know what I'm saying? Or people that, because everybody want their name shout out, you know what I'm saying? But me and him, man, we done talked about all type of shit, but he used to be moody as hell. We both were Capricorns and shit. We got through the day together though. And he had a right to feel the way he felt because he was going through some shit. And I was going through some shit. And everybody don't be wanna, wanna deal with life and deal with the bullshit. And I hope he doing good because he was a video editor. He was a video editor. Shout out to T, man. I hope you doing good, man. But I think I even showed him, and and I forgot about my old friend, is it Mr. Daniel? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, I love Mr. Daniel. I hope I'm saying his name right. And he used to want me to hook him up with my mama, y'all. With his big old head. I used to love his big old head. I hope I'm saying that. Is it Daniel? No, Mr. David. That's it. Mr. David. Ooh. And everybody just looked at him like he was just so grumpy. But I understood his grumpy self. I just be understanding all type of people. And I just love Mr. David. I love Mr. David, man. I just hope he okay. And me and him had so many heart-to-heart conversations, too. He one of the other people that I was cool with, very cool with. He was the closest one I was there. He working there for a very long time, and I ain't like how they would treat him. And Mr. David was getting old, man. He getting up there. He said, I want me somebody going to live this life with me. His wife had died. And I just hope he okay. It's just like I be thinking about Miss Kim from her other job. I be thinking about a lot of them, but a lot of people really touch my heart, right? And they did with Mr. Davis what really kept them, him and Lil T is what kept me, going at jobs and kept them going at their job, cause that job was boring and shit. And he kept on trying to put passion in the job, and I was just like, Miss Dave, you don't even know I'm finna quit. And I'm gonna tell you something, the GM found the problem with me every time. I don't know if he thought I was trying to coat the men. It's always me. You can't never be cool with a man and have conversation with. We used to talk about podcast shit. If a man smiling at a woman, they automatically thinking a woman a hoe. Because she's smiling in different men's face and we talking about different shit, man. Whole time we talking about passionate shit. And in the lead, we was talking about he used to love coming to work telling me the stuff he cooked over a week for him and his wife and their family and shit. And I used to ask him like little questions about his man point of view. From a man point of view on stuff I want to talk about on the podcast. And the man, you could tell the man was trying to nitpick with me because the lead even said I had to take up for you and this and that. Why you got to take up for me? So one day I remember that I had found out that the reason why the man probably was being petty is because he used to fuck everything walking in that motherfucker before he got married. And a lot of people don't like married life. You know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of men. Because I guess, like, you ain't missing out on nothing, bro, man. Why do men be wanting to fuck a lot of different women? You ain't missing out on shit. It's so nasty outside, bro, man. Like everybody hunching each other. I think people would hunch animals if they could. It's so fucking lusty outside. Motherfucker don't give a fuck how you look. You got a pussy, you got a dick line, we finna fuck. Right? And I said, oh, okay, that makes sense. The one he being so, I don't know. He was so passive with it, though. You know what I'm saying? He was so passive with it. He real passive with it. He was trying to be petty, but you know, and I remember one time I was sitting it, but he didn't know I feel energy. You know what I'm saying? I told you, the devil, I know when the devil is on somebody because they will keep fucking with me. They'll keep doing shit to get my attention and shit, or try to do little knick-knack, patty, passive shit. Right? And I see it a lot now. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one time I was talking, I said, man, that man say something one more time. He was nitpicking. He say something one more time, I'm just gonna quit. And I remember shout out to T, because I remember I said we ended up get out of work early one day because the weather was ugly as shit. And well, I think it supposed to been storming. It supposed to been snowing the next 3 days, and we was out work the next 3 days. So they said we had to work the opposite. And I liked the job was kind of cool. I didn't mind doing it. I was bored as hell, but I didn't mind doing it 'cause I had earbuds and shit. And I like to sing. I'm gonna make joy. I'm one of them girls that gonna sing all day at work, and I'm gonna make fun of whatever I'm in. I'm gonna bring sunlight in any shitty situation I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I just always been like that. It's because I got a passion for life, and I don't know why, but I always been like that, right? Until life made me, you know, I got caught up with life for a minute, right? And I forgot about it. I lost that part of myself for a minute. But I kind of always had it. But I wasn't connected to it like I supposed to be, right? So, that man D, I seen him go in their office, and I seen him and my manager were looking dead down there at me. I said, you know what, I'm finna quit. So me and me and T, he dropped me off at the house. He said, man, I hope you do good. I said, I'm not going back. I'm not coming back. They had just got my number because they ain't have my phone number at the moment. Because I had to let a lot of stuff go around before my spiritual journey. When my spiritual journey started, I had to let a lot of stuff go. I was ashamed I wrecked my car, and then it was like, I swear to God, y'all, it was meant. It was like it was meant for me to go through the shit I went through. And I knew God was behind it because I had insurance on my car. And what a coincidence, soon I wrecked my car, my car lot go out of business. They tell me that they can't give me another car because they had bankruptcy or some shit. I don't know, right? Because they was a shitty company. Turns out I was almost done paying my car. I had like $2,500 left on the car, and then they told me I was gonna have to. When I paid that $2,500, I was gonna have to pay another $3,000 because somebody leased. Because I paid like $500 down because I had wrecked my car, and then the same day I wrecked my car, I went to go get another one. Y'all made to call out ass and what happened to this car, baby? I don't know. Shit, my whole body was sold. I was trying my best to pretend like it was I had just got out of wreck, ma'am. Give me a motherfucking car. Shit, I already took one E. I couldn't take two. I would have took three. I would have lost my job and lost my house too. You know what I'm saying? I said, hell no. So I'm going to take one E, goddamn. I ain't going to take three. Right? But this go round, I took three. I had to walk away from a lot of shit, man. I had to walk away from a lot of shit. But anyways, I remember we were laughing or whatever. And I think it was almost his birthday or something. We don't know when it was because my birthday had already passed. And it was like in January. You know, it always snow in January. Because I told you Capricorn too. And he was going through a lot of shit, man. And I just be glad I can just be a rainbow in somebody else's clouds sometimes, outside of my own. And I had to learn how to be my own rainbow too, because sometimes we can always be there for other folks and forget about ourselves. But man, it felt so good because soon I left, they had just got my number. I blocked the shit out their ass. And I don't know what I did. I think I blocked. I don't know because I didn't know their number. So I turned my phone off for a couple days. I just never went back. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't funny or nothing, but it's just like, because I remember one time I was sitting in the break room by myself. I used to journal and I used to get a lot of messages and stuff like that. And the dude picture came through the wall, through the screen one day, and all I felt was a demonic presence on him. And I said, no wonder, y'all. It don't even be me it don't even be people that can't stand me. It don't even be that people can't stand my ass. And everybody just hate me and I'm just a victim. It be the spirit, baby. It be spiritual warfare. They demons don't like me. They don't like my light because they know anytime I come across anybody, I'm going to show them love. When you meet me, your life ain't going to be the same, friend. I ain't saying that in a cocky way because I'm a person, I'm going to pour on you for real. I'm going to make sure you have a good day for real because it's just who I am as a person. You see what I'm saying? I don't mind uplifting other people, and that's why I can't deal with a jealous man or an insecure man. My purpose is that because I have a passion for life. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to introduce you to love, baby. I'm going to introduce you to love. I'm going to introduce you to life. Another part, another view of life. When I try to tell people stuff, a lot of people don't want to hear it, and that's on them. First, I used to get mad and shit when I was younger. But I'm gonna be honest with you, friend. I'm that person that gonna come across your path that show you that it's okay not to be okay. But it ain't the end of the world. You get what I'm saying? I got this little saying I like, and it's so crazy. I had told one of the security guys, he said, "You got so much shit in this purse." I said, "I'm just a girl looking ass." You get what I'm saying? I'm just a girl, goddammit. A girl with a big heart, with a big soul, baby, big personality, big everything, big energy, and a little ass body. That people always tell me, "Oh, you don't got." Everybody say, "You got a big ass head with a little body." When I was younger. Like a lollipop. Everybody always got something to say about me. "Oh, you don't got no ass and no titties." But baby, I told one motherfucker, I said, "But it look good. Damn sure look good looking at it." I said, "But baby, look, and it look good looking at it." You get what I'm saying? Long as I know when I look in the mirror, I love what I see. And it ain't because it's perfect, but it's perfect for me. You see what I'm saying? I love my body, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's imperfect, yeah, because sometimes I sit down, my belly bigger than a motherfucker. Now I want to get that flat because I miss my belly ring. God damn it. And now every time I turn around, I'm tucking my pants, my stomach in my pants. But it's okay, though, friend. Because get what it is. You know what I'm saying? But my flat ass and my little titties match my petite, it match my body. I'm meant to be who I am. You got that? You know what I'm saying? My teeth ain't the straightest, but they mine. And goddamn it, they ain't gonna stay that way now. Cause I always loved teeth. I always was passionate about teeth and stuff like that. But if I ever would have got some work, if I ever do, yeah, I would love to invest in my teeth though for sure. I wouldn't mind some pearly whites or some braces because I do got an overbite that make me spit when I talk sometimes because I talk so fast. And sometimes you ain't gonna understand some of the shit I say. I'm hearing me, book. You get what I'm saying? And they don't make me any less special than nobody else. You see what I'm saying? When you ask yourself, what do you like about you? And the first thing you say, I like everything about me. Are you really being honest? What I like about me is my heart. The thing that I used to be salty about the most. Or I be jealous. I was jealous. Now, I ain't gonna say jealous. Hell no. I was ashamed of the most. That's what I like. And my bravery. And my personality. My personality is what make me me. And it's not a facade, it's me. I don't know how to be nobody else but myself. And when I'm telling you that, friend, it's because ain't nothing wrong with you. And people try so hard to be different and dress different. Oh, I don't want nobody dressing like me. I don't want nobody doing like that. Baby, grow up. It don't matter what you wear. All you can do is add your own flavor to it. I add my personality in everything I do. From readings, from my podcast, from my social sites. I don't do everything everybody else do. And I still attract people because I'm going to attract people that's meant to be, God going to send my way. God said, be who you are. Show the world the real you. And when he said that, I didn't know what he meant. I didn't know he meant to say. I didn't know he was telling me to be my flawed self and love on my flaws. And the more I do that, the more God sent people my way. He sent people my way that resonate with me. He sent people my way that's ready for them words. They're ready to come out their shell. People that's ready. People that's for me. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for y'all. And even if I don't talk to y'all all the time, I be so happy when I talk to my online babies. Like my online babies is my heart. Like y'all just don't understand. Like I be so happy. And it's not because I'm gullible. It's just God gift me with you. You see what I'm saying? And you might feel like I'm a gift to you, but I feel like you're a gift to me. When I be checking on my people, I love them. I be loving them real bad, y'all. We ain't got to know each other. We sisters, I told you, we sisters and brothers in Christ. And you don't got to be religious to say that. You are God's child just like I am. It don't matter if what color our skin is or what size we are. It's about your heart, baby. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of us be going through shit. And that's why it's good to have people that be a breath of fresh air. The ones that let their titties sag, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Taking the bra off, goddammit, for a minute. And enjoying life. You know how you get out of work? Well, I ain't never had titties, so I won't understand, but I used to see people say that. You know how you get out of work, you don't wear no bra, you don't wear no panties and shit. T-shirt and my panties on just how I like it. Okay? Like, you know how you take that out and you feel relief? That's what type of life I'm talking about. I'm going to be that person for you, friend. And the reason why you seeing me is because it's time for you to let your titties sag, goddamn it. And when I say let your titties sag, that's my metaphor of living your life. Be your flawed self, goddamn it, and not give a fuck. I know it's more easy said than done because we always target. And it was so crazy. I mean, I was talking to one of my online babies, my friend, one of my little friends. Shout out to the Destiny with her crazy self. She said, you just don't know I'm crazy as shit. I said, and I don't give a fuck. I said, I'm riding with you till God tell me I ain't riding with you no more. You get what I'm saying? And I just like that life is full of surprises. But she had told me, she was like, you be glowing. You really be glowing like a motherfucker. Like, you be so bright. She said, I remember one time, one of them videos where somebody said you look like a bright ass emoji or some shit like that. She said, I see what they told. I said, that be me tapped in my inner kid. I said, and when I'm tapped in that inner kid the most, I used to get targeted the most when I'm in that inner kid. There's some people try to come around and look girl me, and then I gotta jump and show them that I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I got a whole dog side that which people, because people that probably see my podcast, you people that saw me, it's probably people on here that know me in real life. If people ever told you I was a bitch, they ain't lying. They met that side for a reason. I can be a whole completely another individual. I have different personalities. It's all me. And I used to be ashamed of it at first, but no. I get tired of motherfuckers trying to fuck me over and trying to push me around and pussyfoot me and try to look girl me. I'm a big grown ass woman. And I don't give a fuck about color on my face. I don't give a fuck if I wear house shoes with lollipops on them. I'm still a motherfucking grown ass woman. But I choose to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because me having a point to prove don't bring me happiness. Me living in my truth do. You see what I'm saying? And I learned that when I'm in my energy, when I tap into that vulnerable side of myself too, that's the part that God protects. Because I really beam real light when I told her, I was just like, I beam real light. My light get real bright when I tap into the inner kid. I'm a bubbly person, y'all, and I used to be ashamed of it a little bit. I was bubbly. I'm a bubbly ass bitch, and I love it. But I'm also can be a serious bitch. I'm a bitch. You would think I'm part schizophrenic. And you know they call me they call me everything. They call me bipolar, antisocial, and all that shit. True. I don't like being around people all the time. I don't really like being around people none. And really, to be honest with you, I be around people when I brother people draining. But I also love being around. I like pouring into people. You know what I'm saying? But it don't bother me being antisocial. It don't bother me, being bipolar. 'Cause I'm not bipolar. Well, what TDJ said, he said authentic people are schizophrenic. He said they like quilts. None of it match. You ever see a quilt? Quilt don't match. It don't match. A quilt don't fucking match. He said the back. He said you ever notice at the bottom is one color, but at the top on the top part is different colors. It's different fabrics. Come on, man. I'm a walking motherfucking quilt. And when I'm walking in that, when I'm being that walking quilt, it makes me happy. Not have to be connected to people that try to tell me who I need to be or try to outcast me or belittle me or look at me like I should be ashamed of who I am. If I say, hey, friend, to people, you looking at me like I'm friendly. No, I know that's my purpose. My purpose is to be that social butterfly, that bright light that people see, that give people hope. I'm not going to just put a smile on my man's face. I'm going to put a smile on a lot of nigga faces. A lot of women faces. It's not because I want to hunch them or I want them. It's because that's what God want me to do. Do you hear me? Because I might be saving his child life. Do you get what I'm saying? You never know. I remember I met a dude out working at a job, y'all. See, motherfuckers be thinking every time I'm talking to a man, I'm trying to fuck them or I'm a hoe, I'm this, I'm that. And I let people think what they want to think. Because a lot of men think just because you having a conversation with them that you like them. No, I do not. I'm just a good person. I'm just a friendly person. I'm just going to say I'm a kind person. Friendly, matter of fact. I'm friendly to people that I feel energies from. Now, if you a mean girl, mean guy, hell no, I'm not going to be none. You can get the totally opposite. I'm going to be standoffish. I feel spirits, baby. I feel you. Right? So, I remember working at a job. I worked at Amazon a couple years ago. I was working with this guy. And, excuse me. He was telling me how he was so glad. He said he was so glad he went to work today. I said, why you say that? He said, because it was meant for me to see you. This is a married man. This man wasn't trying to make no passes at me. And he was like, about a week ago, I just had a gun in my mouth. Or finna blow my brains out. I mean, he said I would just had a gun to my head or his mouth for one. Because he said I was going to do them a shit up my son's life and my wife's life. He hold on trauma, y'all. And we talked that whole entire day, y'all. And this was way before I got into tarot. I was learning tarot. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people look at the tarot community as demonic. Tarot readers, witch. They call you witches and warlocks and shit like that. But people don't really know what a witch is. I'm a chosen kid, y'all, and I never say it out of my mouth, but it's time for me to finally admit it. And it don't matter if other people don't think I'm chosen, but I am, baby. If a chosen was a person, it's me. You get what I'm saying? I'm called down I'm pulling my people out of every rabbit hole that they going down just by me walking that path with them. I was meant to go down the tarot route, baby, and to do it my own way. I was prepped for the shit. I was prepped for the podcast. It's crazy. When God put me on the path, I'm thinking when God told me to follow my heart, podcast is starting to get popular. All I know, I'm just a girl that like to talk. People told me all my life I talk too much. You too loud. You too this. You too that. And I got people that love the fuck out of me because of it. I got so many people that love me, man. And they don't love me because I get them a fake, phony ass version of myself and get on this internet shit and lying to them. People love me because they respect me because I earned their respect. I gave them the safe space to be vulnerable. to let give them that spot where they can be themselves and not judge them. I gave them that inspiration by just even giving them that smile. I remember I met a dude one time. I know I'm gonna say it a lot, y'all, because I meet people. I can't help it. I run across people, you know what I'm saying? And I was smiling. And one dude said, he said, "You so smiley." Auntie just said, "Oh my God, can I get a hug?" That shit was funny as shit. But you just don't know. Like, people think being a mean girl get you far. Being fake, not fake mean, get you far because you think that's what a bad bitch is. No, a bad bitch is a bitch that ain't afraid to be themselves. When you able to be okay with being friendly. Everybody I knew, I remember one time I went to Miami for a friend girl's birthday. But we paid so much money to go to this girl down there, man. And everybody talking about they ain't friendly. Man, I had the one thing about it, you gotta be a little friendly friend and able to have fun in life. That's how you open doors. People don't open doors. You ain't gonna open no doors being mean or being fake mean. Cause that what it be. I ain't friendly. Everybody with me. It was some Caucasian girls were trying to talk to us or whatever, right? They was being nice to us, being friendly and shit. They gonna say something. We ain't friendly. Man, you will miss out on so many blessings in life. Being talking about you ain't friendly. And most people, and I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. If anything, I don't mind saying I'm a kind. I don't mind being kind. That's my bravery. People that be trying to judge, I'm trying to say, "Oh, I ain't friendly. I ain't this." No, you ain't bold enough to be who. You ain't bold enough to say be nice with people because you whatever reason why you like that. It don't make me any less of a person being nice to another motherfucker. It don't dim my like saying another woman pretty and that whole ass thicker than the grits. I remember one time I was dealing with a mother. One time my boyfriend at the time asked me, "Babe, can I look one time at a bitch who had a fat ass?" And I said, "I don't give a fuck. Shit, I look too." But that don't mean I like women. I don't like women. They just got beautiful shapes. People are like art. They faces like art. We are walking art pieces. That's why we meant to look different. I love art. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else, I want that one. I want that let my man. Well, that's you. It ain't even there. I ain't finna invite a bitch to the bedroom now. He want to keep on looking at this on him then. And he gonna miss that jet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with it. It don't fuck with me. It don't dim. It don't make me any less fortune or any less abundant or any less myself or any less pretty or any less confident to say another woman pretty. If you pretty, you pretty. Even when we talk to the same nigga, I'm gonna say that pretty ass bitch. Even if I'm salty, because I used to think I ain't give a fuck. If I dealt with the nigga, I thought he was mine. I always been a possessive bitch. I always been kind of delulu. You get what I'm saying? Delulu. I used to even be like that with the dudes I didn't want. Oh, he mine. He was mine. I ain't gonna lie. I told him to tell you the truth, even make me look bad. I always been kind of fucked up in the head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind saying another woman pretty. Don't fuck with me. Friend, it's okay to it's okay to be who you want to be. Cause a lot of us we afraid to be there because you worry about how people gonna look at you. I remember I did a podcast with a girl that I met through my long-term friend Marlon. Shout out to Shay for letting me get on her podcast. It felt so fucking cool. I felt my inner kid. I knew podcasting was for me. Because I felt like a big-ass kid in a candy shop in that motherfucker. It made me so happy. Internally, for real. Everything I do make me happy. And it might don't be none to nobody else, but it do to me. Pouring at people cups, you know what I'm saying? Being that crazy ass person that I am. And I might get judged for it. I'm quite sure I do. Told you a woman called me a cokehead, goddamn it, said I was a witch. You know what I'm saying? I even had dreams motherfucker called me all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a witch because I'm free spirited. No, baby, you just looking at a chosen kid, book. You get what I'm saying? I can't help it that I'm a rebel, boo. I'm gonna break some rules, boo. Not the rules that y'all break. I'm gonna break the life rules. I'm crazy enough to be like this though. I see why God chose me to choose my life sometimes. Cause I'm crazy than a motherfucker sometimes. Excuse my French, y'all. And I know I don't pose a curse when I say God name, and I apologize for doing it. But I'm cursed with a cussing spirit. I know that ain't no excuse, but God love me for who I am. He do, y'all. And when you really start connecting with God for real, you gonna know that what they've been telling us been lies. I don't care what you did in life, whatever sin you done did in life, God will forgive you. And I'm not saying that you continue making this sin. He will forgive you so much. He will accept you so much and make you feel, accepted so much to the point you're gonna want to change anyway your shitty behaviors and how you are with people. I walked around alone for a long time with a chip on my shoulder, but I'm tired, friend. I'm tired of walking around with a chip on my shoulder. Mad at the world because the world, choose to try to shitty up my life. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And I faced a lot of trauma, I ain't gonna lie. I done been through some shit. But I'm getting to the point I don't care. When I was a kid, all I did was got talked about. I always got talked about. I always got made fun of. I always got picked on and bullied and shit. And I'm getting to the point, was it worth it? Shit, damn near. Because I am who I am. And that might look lame as hell to you. But it genuinely make me happy. It make me happy being that corny motherfucker. That motherfucker that people made fun of. They talked about the way I was brought up. Talked about my living stage. All of that shit. That shit hurt my feelings. But it really freed me. You don't know that you was part of the reason of why I'm a rebel. See, a lot of us, we look at our trauma and we let our trauma paralyze us. But your trauma is here to teach you something. You see what I'm saying? I was outcast and rejected a lot because I wasn't meant to fit in. I was always meant to stand out. I was lame as hell in middle school and elementary because I always suffered with anxiety. You'll see more of my personality outside of school before you will see it in school. Because I was very shy. I was very timid. I was kind of scared because I had anxiety. I was scared of a lot of eyes and a lot of attention on me. So I attracted a lot of bad energy, a lot of bad attention on me. That's how I knew that God had a destiny on my life when I look back at it. My life was always meant to be in the spotlight, but I ran from it. I was always the type of person that people knew me, but I always used to be around my own little people. I used to be by myself. I ain't kicking with everybody, even though a lot of people know me. I'm gonna still kick it with their inner circle. I ain't gonna be hanging with everybody. I ain't the type that's gonna hang out with everybody. I'm the person gonna know everybody, but I ain't gonna kick it with everybody type shit. Like I feel like Popular Loner fit me better. And I always had a fear of being seen. Because when I was seen, everybody who put the spotlight on me made fun of me. They put the spotlight on me on a bad way. It don't matter what I'm doing, people used to put the spotlight on me. I could be at a party, smoking a blunt, there you go. I could be somewhere in my own world, there goes somebody minding my business. Yeah, it don't matter what I did, I got attention. I didn't ask for this shit. This shit chose me. That's how I knew I was chosen. And I just learned it, y'all. I was really spiritual my whole entire life and didn't even know it. I was chosen my whole entire life and didn't know it. You see what I'm saying? Everything that I was running from was meant for me. Because if you don't answer the call, then you would get in a negative way. The devil knew who I was before I knew who I was. I can't help it at the heart I have. I can't help it that I attract a lot of people because I have a magnetic spirit to me. It's not hard for me to get a man. I turn a lot of men down. And it's a lot of men don't like that. I get a lot of attention. I get a lot of men's attention for sure. Women too. And sometimes it be from evil eye. I was blessed with that spirit. And I was always kind of timid because I was scared to be myself because the more I be myself, the more it put attention on me. You see what I'm saying? But friend, I'm here to tell you. Okay, y'all, my bad, y'all. Why the phone end up dying? But anyway, we back like we never left. But more of the story, friend, I'm just telling you that. I'm telling you, I'm showing you my wounds. I was always kind of ashamed to share some parts of myself because I was worried about getting talked about and, everybody knowing my business. But I don't really have a whole lot of business, to be honest with you. Shit, I ain't started having sex till I was 20, shit. You see what I'm saying? So I really have no whole life for sure, like for real, you know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect though, but I'm just saying. I was just brought up in shit in a not so pretty environment, you know what I'm saying? And my house probably didn't look like other folks' house. I didn't look like other people, but hey, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing this to tell you this, that it don't matter where you come from. That don't matter. It's about where you going. And it's so crazy. A lot of people would judge me because of where I come from. And it's crazy even, like, dealing with lovers and shit like that. Motherfucker didn't even want them to date me because I was from the hood. Or people would look down on you because you from the hood. You weren't brought up like they was. People think that I regret where I come from. And I'm glad I was brought up in that not so pretty home. I'm glad I got my imperfect ass mama. I love my mama. I wouldn't want nobody else to be my mama. I feel like God did the damn thing. He made my mama. Because my mama connect with me. She fit me. I love her heart. I don't want no rough ass mama. You know what I'm saying? No shade, no tea. I ain't have a daddy and I ain't see it at first. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really appreciate my mama like I was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But now that I done got out of my way, right? I'm starting to see things clearly. And I just want to reintroduce myself. Hey, my name is Tasha. Natasha to be exact. And I go by Sarita Bonita. And you are now on the Extra T podcast show. Extra T is because I'm very extra. And I'm very unapologetic about it. Because me being extra is me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like right now. I'm in hermit mode right now. I just turned my iCloud off and ghosted. But just ghosted the world right now. Bear with me, y'all, because I'm getting over cold. Hold up, y'all. A lot of people think when you doing weird shit like what I'm doing now, because it is weird. I just gotta accept that I'm just a weirdo. And I love being a weirdo. But, they be thinking I'm in the house sad. I'm in this hole doing some weird ass shit, probably high as hell, undercover, laughing and shit. I'm able to be myself and not worry about people judging. You see what I'm saying? And that shit be feeling amazing. When I'm in hermit mode, most of the time I'm just enjoying my own company. Shit. Doing what makes me feel good. You see what I'm saying? Doing the things that make me feel good, even if it make me look corny than a motherfucker. Sometimes I just want to be stingy with my energy. I done gave myself to too many people. People so used to me being that people pleaser and overgiving myself. That me dead and gone, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. That she's not coming back. I'm not overgiving and just to make other people happy no more. If I don't want to come to somewhere, I don't want to come nowhere. And I don't owe nobody no explanation. This is my motherfucking life, not yours. You can't tell me how to live my life. You can't tell me what makes me happy and what don't. You see what I'm saying? And friend, I'm a perfect example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because you might miss out on a great story. You might miss out on a great book. You get what I'm saying? I might don't got no pretty cover sometimes. And some people might just think now, because they see me now, they might think I had a pretty cover. But I went through the Swan, the Ugly Duckling phase. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And they look at the cover and think I got lucky. No, I put my whole life was a struggle. I had to go through a lot of pain before I even got anything. I had to get it out the mud, man. You see what I'm saying? I had to lose it all damn near for me to gain it back. I'm a firm believer of anything is possible. Some people judged my book because I didn't look like them, or I didn't have all the materialistic shit they had, or cared for, that I was beneath them, or I wasn't good enough. Sucks to be you, friend, because you missed out on a damn good book. And God showed me a lot of people how they felt about me when they thought they didn't need me, or they didn't think I was a threat. Thank you for leaving me out in the cold, or making me, rejecting me. Because sometimes when people reject you from their table, and you keep getting, and people say you can't sit with us in so many spiritual terms, that means it's time for you. It's meant for you to. A lot of people say I'm outcast because it's meant for you to go build your own motherfucking community. It's meant for you to go build your own table. I remember I used to be in school. I used to sit at the table by myself. I used to take all lunches because I was in a certain class that we used to take all lunches. That shit was love. And I used to sit at the table by myself, and that motherfucker, by the time I get done, that table used to be full of people. I mean, I used to talk to a dude at the time. That motherfucker used to, and all his friends used to be over there, and we used to be talking. I always been kind of good. I thought I always been kind of good with dudes. So I was tomboyish as hell, and he tried to humiliate the fuck out of me. And at the table one time, going through my phone and shit, doing the extra most. Like, I always deal with some chaotic ass men, man. I ain't gonna lie. Bipolar than a motherfucker. I always was on and off connections. I'm tired of this shit. You gotta choose me every day, friend. Even on my worst days, goddamn. Because I'm gonna choose you on your worst days, but you gotta meet me halfway, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta meet me halfway. Okay? We not forcing people to receive no more, book. If you ain't ready to receive, that's on you, stink. Continue judging the books by its cover like everybody else do. Because we ain't forcing nobody to read it. Okay? So, friend, thank y'all for listening to me. I'm really, 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 really thankful for all y'all. And I hope you enjoy your day. Okay? Toodles.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not.